Hello, this is TheCrystalGuardian here, and welcome back to Prey. And tomorrow will be Christmas Eve tomorrow. So I'm very excited, very hyped, excited. So yeah. So this is probably will be the last video for now. But after the Christmas days were about it, I will continue with the Portal 2. And once I finish the Portal 2, I will come back to Prey and finish this off. That's what I plan to do. So yeah. So I will continue with the Portal 2. Once I finish with it, I will come back to Prey. And hopefully I will learn about what the hell am I supposed to do. Oh yeah. Introduce null wave transmitter to test chamber to suppress mimic's ability. Warning. Null wave transmitter void test results. Deploy it. Wait, what happened? I missed something. So I just go back to save. I wanna see about. Okay. What does it do? From Demian Lean to Raw Remanian. Replay Mimic Fury. After the last 6 months here, I'm going with 4 magic. To Demian Lean from Rory Manion subject Mimic Fury. Time to place your bets on how this actually works. My money is on the second, obviously. Hallucinogenic field. Mimics project a field that causes observers to think they see the object. 2. Pocket dimension. Mimics watch places with the object in a parallel universe. Stays connected via wormhole. 3. Transmutation. Mimic reconfigures its atoms and molecules while maintaining its own subjective consciousness. Rory. From Matthew Connolly to Rory Manion. Subject to Doomtaker. Doomtaker third pilgrimage to the outer key of the doomed arrived with my last drop. Let me know if you like a download. The caves are all handcrafted. From Annalise Gallegos to Rory Mania, and I'm sorry to pronounce this wrong. Like I probably said a couple of videos ago, my English is not the first language, so subject Mystery Man. Does Lancetta ring any bells? Dr. Gus Lancetta? What if I told you he worked with us for a week? 1 week. The week before the entire science staff had the last quarters, his neuromods removed. He left his badge in a locker. I had it look up his account and it had all been deleted. All but his credentials. Who the hell was he? Maybe he was one of those... Maybe he's sort of a spy? I mean, there are chances about him in stuff like this. Not a mimic. Take a note. Typhon Lord. Rory, I loaded another nightlight as requested. Up to the psycholuminescence. This time the Typhon ought to follow the lure like an imprinted duckling. Not a mimic. What the? Whoa.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
Could I just... No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. I still don't know what it does, and I don't like it. Find your mod. Sign up to do the user cycle to 50. Well, so far I haven't exactly used them. I mean, I never used any of these. Because I don't want to take the risk for having Turry turning against me. Okay. Folder. Wait, what? Fight against each other? Crap. Oh.
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
Well, I have Turry number 2. Turry the second.
Psionic aptitude available.
Oh crap, I broke you.
Submitted.
Sorry.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6 online.
Where's the mimic that jumped? Well, I saw you move.
No Typhon.
That's a bad way to hide. Typhon Mimesis Part 3. Excerpt from lab notes. Hold a minute, I need to turn it off. Excerpt from lab notes maintained by Rory Manion and Christine Lloyd. May explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in vacuum inside the kletka for so long. They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, example prey. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders.
Diagnostic check. Verbose. IFF. Nominal power load. Nominal actuators. Nominal tilt handling error. Please contact
Emails.
engineering.
From Mitsuko Tokaji to Helen Barker comms. Hold a minute. I will feel more safer by Turry the second. Where was I? Yeah. To Helen Barker comms. Subject status report 37. Helen. V01065537 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempted to place them in his mouth
Debug build version 0.7.6. Verbose on.
and consumed them, nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid onset Pica. Pica. I don't know how to pronounce that. But there was no
Proximity sensor reset.
evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. It will be performing. I will be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. Mitsuko. From Christopher Smith to Helen Barker comms. Subject
Checking
Mitsuko
updates.
Tokaji.
Servers offline.
Replay 37 Suicide Watch update. Dr. Helen Barker comms. 37 is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at the same point at the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He made no attempt to hurt himself that we have seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seemed disoriented, like he's steam drunk. Security Officer Smith. From Hans Kelstrup to Helen Barker comms. Subject, encephaloectomy. Helen, I think we got just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and analyze it as soon as possible. Hans. Okay. You come with me, Turry. Wait a second. Where is it? Well, with me, Turry, the second. Oh, that must be one of these. Spacewalk, I think.
Ready to scan.
Mimic. Oh!
Hello, day, Dr. Q.
I didn't know I could do that. Okay, Turry the second. Let me just examine the area so we could get out of here as fast as possible. We got several of the mimics.
Deploying. Contaminant found. Error log submitted. Debug build version 0.7.6.
Oh crap!
Verbose.
Go! Whoa! Holy crap! Hurry, 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 hurry! How's your proper upgrade and reload speed?
Hello, Dr. Kelstrup? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer abdication contracts.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some allowance for the researchers? I mean, my God, I'm the one pushing the button.
Look, I understand. I really do. You wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
That's because Talos 1 is an extra-national space. There are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time, understood?
Yes, Dr. Kelstrup. I understand.
Good. Oh, look, you've made me late for a meeting with Alex.
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled Mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
Shit. I should probably use some weapon upgrades. Nothing about reloading. Shit. Oh. Reload the weapon, my requirement. Okay. I just need to get back. Go. Okay. From Hans Kelstrup to Annalise Kalikos. Subject: remember your mission. The Volunteers Transstar sends us a irredeemable, a sociopath sentenced to die for their crimes. We are neither judge or jury. We only enable their already ordained destruction to benefit of all humanity. Read the file of 13 if you need assurance. It's unlocked in the extraction lab. Hands. From Damien Lean to Annalise Caligos. Subject: I'm an idiot. I managed to lock my morgue keycard in the morgue. Kelstrop thinks I'm an imbecile as it is. Have any ideas? Introduction to Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis. Excerpt from the Introduction to Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis by Dr. Dayo Igwe. For example, conducting a meta-analysis of over 2,000 gas-filled trials, wherein participants are subjected to mild sensory deprivation in order to test for telepathy, reveals a hit rate of 39%. These results are statistically significant, meaning that the success rate is above what could be explained by chance alone. There is no denying it. Something spooky is going on. Oh wait, it's not an item there. I don't like that. Just jump like that. Come on, Turry. Turry the second.
Error log submitted. Ready to scan. Debug build version 0.7.6. Verbose on. Scanning target, no type of material detected.
Okay.
Hello.
Additive adjustment required.
Shit. Enter a primer fabrication. Okay.
Requesting new operator. TriStar Pyramid
See you again, Dr.
490 medical class operator ready to deploy. Please
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. I'll have you feeling better soon. There. All better. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Thanks.
Dr. Here.
Come now, Turry the second.
Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after, what they're building. Just need a little more time.
Okay, let me just scan this thing.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
No mimic. Live example.
Attitude adjustment required.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the gut is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't seem to even see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us. Of course, I'm not a person. Not like you.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
Okay. Chipset, what does it do? Speed scan. Decrease the amount of time needed to complete the scan. I'm probably gonna need that. Lockdown. Okay. Information. Lab procedure, Phantogenesis. Experiment ID, Live Exam Series TG501013. Please ensure there's a cadaver in the enclosure and activate psychoscopes prior to opening containment site. Okay. Live exam controls. Warning. Activate psychoscope before initiating experimental procedures. Okay.
Examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised.
Shit. Come on.
Live exam terminated.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Hold on. Morgue.
Coming through.
Turry.
Deploying. Scanning target. No alien material detected. Operator approach.
Yep. Alright, Turry. Well, since I have to end this today, since the interesting things seems happening around, so I won't be able to upload any videos on I won't be able to upload any videos during Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and December the 26th. I don't know what to call them. I won't be able to upload any of these, so. But don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Give a like if you like it, favorite if you love it, leave a comment and anything to say about this video so far, and share it to friends and family. And I hope we meet again in Prey. Bye.